order of operations. So the highest priority has parentheses and exponents. Between parentheses and exponents, there is no priority, whichever come first. Okay? If it first come parentheses, we do parentheses. First come exponent, we do exponent. Second is multiplication and division. Okay? Between multiplication and division, there is no preference, no priority. They do not compete. If first come multiplication, we multiply. First come division, we divide. So, okay, let me bring some examples for multiplication and division, and then parentheses and exponents. So if you have 3 times 4 and divided by 2, it's going to be 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2, it's going to be 6. Let me write down this way first and then second. Now, if we have 24 divided by 3 and then times 2, this is first, this is second. Okay, 24 by 3 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. So, next one. If you mess up the order, then you're going to get completely different answer. Let's say instead of division, 24 divided by 3, I'll mess up and do 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is going to be 6, and then 24 divided by 6 is 4. So where 4, where 16 is. Okay? Now let's do parentheses and exponent also. Let's assume we have 3 squared minus 5, and then divide by 2, for example. So first we do first inside of parentheses, right? First we do square, which is going to be 9, right? Minus 5 divided by 2, which means it's going to be equal 4. 9 minus 5 is 4 divided by 2. But what if I do such type of problem? Let me see. Let's say I'm solving this type of problem. 3 minus 5 squared. Okay? And times 5. So first I'm doing parentheses because parentheses come first. 3 minus 5 is going to be negative 2 to power 2 times 5. And that's equal 4 times 5, and that's equal 20. Okay? All right. Third operation, it's coming addition and subtraction. Now, in this case, addition and subtraction, you can put addition and subtraction in any orders. Result is not going to change. Let's see. We have 15 minus 6 plus 7 minus 1 minus 9, let's say. Okay? So let's, one time I'm going to go in the order it was given. The other time I'm going to mix it up, do addition first and then subtraction first. Okay, let me add here addition. Okay? All right, so first time, let's do 15 minus 6 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 minus 1 is 15. 15 plus 9 is going to be 24. Okay, now let's do different orders. Let's say negative 1 plus 9, it's going to be 8. And then 8 and minus 6, it's going to be 2. 2 plus 7, I haven't added this one. 2 plus 7 is 9. 15 plus 9 is 24. So here is a rule. If in your problem you have addition and subtraction only involved, then you can calculate in any order. I personally, I collect all negative signs together, numbers with all negative signs add together, numbers with positive signs I add together, and then at the end I have one positive, one negative, and I solve it. Okay? All right. So let's start practicing. Let's start solving. What do we have here? We have such example. 4 minus 7 squared divided by 3 and times 4. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that you have to hold the order priority between these levels. The highest, if you have all operations, the first one you need to take care of parentheses and exponent, whichever comes first. And then number 2, multiplication division, has higher priority than number 3, addition subtraction. Okay, so between levels there is a priority between them. All right, let's solve first one. 4 minus 7, it's going to be negative 3 squared divided by 3 times 4. Negative 3 squared is going to be 9 divided by 3 times 4. 9 divided by 3 is 3 times 4, and result is 12. Second one. So what do we have here? Number 2. Five plus 3 times 7 plus 1 minus 8. Okay, 5 plus 3 times 7 plus 1 is 8, right? Minus 8. So this is going to be 5 plus 3 times 0, right? And it's going to be 0, and the answer is going to be 5. Number 3. Okay. 5 minus 3 cubed plus 2, no, multiply 2, I'm sorry. Multiply by 2 and plus 3. Okay, what do we have? So first operation, I'm doing exponents, right? The highest priority. So 5 minus 3 cubed is going to be 27 times 2 plus 3. Next, I'm doing multiplication based on priority. Multiplication comes first. 5 minus 27 times 2, it's going to be 54 plus 3. And then 5 minus, okay, this is what I would do. I would add all positive numbers, 5 and 3. I would get 8, and then 8 minus 54. That would give me negative 46. Okay, question number 4. What do we have here? 6 divided by 6 plus 90 Okay, let me see, yeah. Number 4, 6 plus 90 divided by 5 times 3 minus 8. Okay, so first we are doing division, right? Second we are doing multiplication, and then we can do either subtraction or addition first. Either way. So 6 plus 90 divided by 5, it's going to be 18 times, right? Times 3 minus 8. So next I have to do the multiplication, because multiplication has higher priority. 18 times 3 is going to be 54 minus 8. Well, 54 positive, 6 positive. I would add together, I would get 60 minus 8, and result would be 52. Okay. Question number 5. We have 2 times 2 plus 8 times 9 minus 5 times 3. Okay? So, what do we have? First operation. This multiplication, this multiplication, this multiplication, and then addition, subtraction, so we'll add and subtract. So 2 times 2 is 4 plus 72 minus 15. So 4 plus 72 is 76 minus 15. It's going to be 61. Okay. Next question. Number 6. Question number 6. Four minus 6 times 3 cubed divided by negative 27. Actually, we don't even need this parenthesis around 3. I will take this off. Okay, just put times 3 to power 3. That's easy. Okay, so first thing we are going to do, raise to power, right? Since here we have negative 27 in parentheses, but this is not the parentheses for order. It's because negative sign, so we won't have two operations next to each other, division and subtraction. That's why we put negative 27 in parentheses, that's all. So let me move this 3. Okay, what do we have? 4 minus 6 times 3 cubed is 27 and divided by negative 27. Next, 4 minus 6 times 27. 6 times 7, 42. 4 in mind. 6 times 2 is 12 and 4, 16. Divided by negative 27. Next, I'm going to divide 162 by negative 27. It's going to be negative because 162 divided by negative 27, it's going to be negative. Or if you take negative 162 divided by negative 27, will be positive. One way or another, the final answer is going to be correct anyway, because if I take even only 162 by negative 27, I will get negative, right? Here. But then with this negative, it still will become positive. So it doesn't matter which way you take. It's same thing. So 162 we divide by 27. So how many times? 16 by 2 is 8. It will be too much. Take 7. 7 times 7, 49. 4 in mind. 14 and 4. Yeah, it's too much. Okay. 6. Yeah, 6 is going to be actually 6 times 7, 42, 4 in mind. 6 times 2 is 12, and 4 going to be 16. So it's going to be 6. 4 minus negative 6, which is going to be 4 plus 6, right? And the answer is 10. Okay, question number 7. What do we have? Twice 4 minus 8 squared minus 2 times 6. Okay, 2 times 4 minus 8 squared. 4 minus 8 is negative 4 squared, minus 2 times 6 is 12. Twice negative 4 squared, it's going to be 16 minus 12. 2 times 16, it's going to be 32 minus 12. 32 minus 12, it's going to be 20. Okay, question number 8. So, this is what we have. 6 times 7 minus 2 minus 6 squared plus 8 times 3. Okay, so first we take care of the parentheses, exponent, and then multiplication. Now, because they are not depending on each other, so I can do at the same time multiplication, subtraction to square, and then multiplication. So 6 times 7, 42, minus 2 minus 6 is going to be negative 4 squared, plus 8 times 3 is 24. 42 minus negative 4 squared, it's going to be 16 plus 24. Now I can solve it any way I want. I'm adding 42 and 24. It's going to be 66 minus 16. It's going to be 50. Okay. Number 9 question. So what do we have here? 0.2, okay, we need to do order of operation based on decimal notations, plus 0.8 times 0.3 minus 0.6 squared. Okay, so first we need to do in parentheses square and then multiplication. So 0.2 plus 0.8 times 0.3 minus 0.6 is going to be negative 0.3 squared. Okay, 0.2 plus 0.8, negative 0.3 squared. That is equal positive 0.3 times 0.3. 3 times 3 is 9. 1, 2 positions. Coming back 1 and 2. There we go, 0.09. Okay, from here we do multiplication. So 8 times 9 is 72, right? 72, decimal notation is here. So I'm moving back by 1, 2, 3 positions. 1, 2, and 3 position. 0.072. So 0.072 and plus 0.2, it's going to be equal 0.074. Okay, question number 10. What do we have here? Okay, here we have fraction. 11 over 8 times 1 over negative 22 minus 5 over 6 plus 1/2. Okay, this is what I'm going to do here. Since here we have multiplication, so first thing I'm doing multiplication and then bring to common denominator across the board. Okay? So it's going to be first operation 11 8 times, it's negative 22, here is 1. This is going to be 1, this is going to be 2, minus 5 over 6 plus 1/2. Okay, and this is going to be equal negative 1 over 16, right? This is 2 minus 5 over 6 and plus 1/2. Okay, so what is going to be common denominator here? 16, 6, and 2. It's going to be 48, right? Let's do common denominator, and you can look into addition subtraction of whole numbers to see what's going to be common denominator, but I will do here also drafting 2, 6, and 16. So first number 2 is divisible by 2. We got it here 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3, here is 8. So we got first number 1, so now working with second number. 3 we can divide by 3. This one, now the one from first number, it will keep dragging down as long as we solve this common denominator process. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 8 is not divisible, stays there. So we got second number also 1, now 8. And since there is no other number, I'm not going through 2 and then 4, so I just might as well divide by 8 because there are no other numbers. First number is 1 already, second number is 1, so 8. Okay, and we are getting common denominator, LCD, is equal to times 3 times 8. It's going to be 48. Okay, so 48 is common denominator, which means I'm multiplying 16 by 3, 6 multiplying by 8, and 2 multiplying by 24. Okay, let me clean this. So what do we get? Here it's going to be negative 3 over 48 minus 40 over 48 plus 24 over 48. So we have 48, negative 3 minus 40 plus 24. Here is 48, and we have negative 3 and negative 40. It's going to be negative 43, negative 43 and 23, 24. 13 by 4 minus 4 is 9. 3 minus 2 is 1. Negative 19 over 48. Okay, so question number 11. What is here? Let me make it more compact. There we go. Question number 11. 6 minus 10 squared divided by 8 and plus 7. All right, so first operation, subtraction. 6 minus 10 is negative 4 squared divided by 8 plus 7. Next, negative 4 squared is 16 divided by 8 plus 7. 16 divided by 8 is 2 plus 7. It's going to be 9. Okay, and we are solving the last question. Let me see. Question number 12. We have 2/3 squared plus 1/5 minus 1/7 minus 3/4 plus negative 1/2 squared. Okay. Let me double check. 2/3 squared plus 1/5 minus 1/7 minus 3/4 plus negative 1/2 squared. Okay, so first operation, we are doing squaring 2/3. It's going to be 4/9 plus 1/5. Next, minus 1/7 minus 3/4. Let's do it. 7 and 4, common denominator is going to be 28. There is no question asked. So it's going to be 1/7 minus 3/4. So we are getting here 4 times 7 times 7. Here is 4, here is 4, right? And then, well, plus 1/2 squared, it's going to be 1/4. And we are getting 4/9 plus 1/5 minus, here it's going to be 28, common denominator, 4 minus 21, and plus 1/4. And we are getting 4/9. I'm waiting to clear this third fraction, so and then bring everything to common denominator, 1/5. 4 minus 21, it's going to be negative 17. With this negative in front of fraction, it's going to be positive 17/28 and plus 1/4. Okay, hallelujah. We have all types of numbers in the world. 9, 5, 28, 4. Let's find the common denominator here. Starting with small one, 4, 5, 9, 28. Look how easy we're going to find. 4. I can divide by 2. Why I'm not dividing by 4 right away? Because I have 5, 9, 28 that might be divisible by 2. Okay, so 4 divided by 2 is 2. 5 is not divisible, stays there. 9 is not divisible. 28 is going to be 14. Next, 2, dividing by 2 again. Okay, 1. I'm done with first number. 5 is not divisible. 9 is not divisible. Here we get 7. Next, 5. 5 is a prime number, can be divisible only by 5. So we move down this 1. This is also going to be 1. 9 is not divisible. 7 is not divisible. Next is 9. So it's going to be by 3. 1, 1. It's going to be by 3. 7 is not divisible. 7 stays. So dividing by another 3. 1, 1, 1, 7. All right, we have 7 left, so divide by 7. And we get 1, 1, 1, 1. When all numbers reach 1, then we are done searching for common denominator. So LCD, least common denominator, is equal 2 times 2 times 5 times 3 times 3 times 7. If you multiply all this, it's going to be 1,260. Okay, now let's bring all these fractions to common denominator and see how much we will get. So 1,260 divided by 9, it's going to be 140. 140. The 1260 divided by 5, it's going to be 252. Next, 1260 divided by 28, it's going to be 45. And next, 1260 divided by 4. We will get, well, 1260 divided by 4, we get 315. All right, so what is going to be the result? So since denominator everywhere I will have 1260. Now 140 times 4, 14 times 4, it's 56 and 0 touching, plus 252 plus, let me see, 70. I'm going to punch on calculator just to save time. I know you can multiply now. 765 and plus 315. Okay, how much is it going to be, the result? This is going to be 560, 252, 765, 350. Okay. And this is equal . 2 plus 5 plus 5, it's going to be 12. 1 in mind. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 6, 17. 17 plus 1, 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. Let's do one more time so I won't make mistakes, because I'm also a master of silly mistakes. 6 plus 5, 11, 11 and 6, 17, 18, and 1, 19. Okay, still 1 in mind. 7, 7 plus 7, 24, plus 3, 27, and 1, 28. One more time, 7, 7, 14, 17, and 1, 18. See? Instead of 28. Oops. 7, 14, 17, 18. Okay, so we are getting 1892 over 1260. And this is equal, how much? Let's see if I can, 1892, if I divide by 4, I get 473. Okay, what I did, how did I find it? I know that 1260 I can divide by 4. Here it is. I will get 315, and that is equal. At the bottom will be 315 divided by 4, and 1892 divided by 4, I will get 473. And that's it. Let me see, is there any other question? I don't think so. We are done. Okay, dokie. See you in next video.